Hey guys, just wanted to give y'all an update from our first 24 hours or so in India. We left on Monday the 7th, y'all's time. I think it would have already been Tuesday here, but 13-hour flight to Qatar and then a 10-hour layover there. And then a 3-ish hour flight here. So not too bad, but definitely glad to be done with it. Neither of us want to look at another plane for a little while. But yeah, God really took care of us, made sure everything, it went very smoothly. It went a lot smoother than I think either of us expected it to. We kept looking at each other like, something should have gone wrong by now, shouldn't have? Like, it's never this easy, but we were definitely blessed through all of it and figured it out without looking too much like lost tourists, so that's good. We got situated into our apartment and cleaned everything up, got arranged how we like it, unpacked, got cleaned up ourselves because if you've traveled long, you just feel gross when you get there, on top of jet lag. So just, decompressing and like, okay, we're here. God took care of us the whole way and we knew he was going to, but it's a great relief to say, I'm done getting here. Now we can actually begin, the reason we came. And so we cleaned up, rested, and then we had dinner with the whole family here. And how their apartments work is that like there are the father and mother in one apartment, and then like his brother and his wife in another apartment, and another set of couple in another one, and then a bunch of the girls that they take care of. The girls range from like probably 14 to like 25-ish. All different ages right within there, so a lot of fun. Today they were like 7 or so here. I'm still kind of confused on who lives where, but I know some of them live in one of the apartments right by us, so that's exciting. They all, after dinner, came over and we danced, and they showed us like Indian dances, and they asked us to dance. We don't know any choreography, so we showed them Cotton Eye Joe. It wasn't as impressive, we'll put it that way, but it was a lot of fun, and we all cracked up and we played Uno. So just getting to know the girls and enjoying it, and feeling a lot more relaxed. Travel can be really stressful, especially when you aren't really sure what to expect. So I know Amelia is very relieved to be here and to be surrounded by people who are very encouraging and very understanding of, hey, we need to like go to bed, or hey, please help us stay up so we're not as jet lagged. And I am as well, so I'm very excited for that. We had dinner with the whole family in the father's apartment. Everybody goes in. I didn't know that many people could fit into one of the apartments, but it was so fun. And we had a worship service before we ate, where everyone prayed and sang, and it was really amazing to see, that many people in one family gather together and just join in. It's they have a service, I believe they said every night, just some kind of worship and prayer, and maybe like a devotional that the father leads. And it's just really encouraging to see a family of faith like that, together in places that it's not as common or maybe not accepted. So that was incredible to participate in. And we had people who spoke Portuguese, people who spoke Spanish, people who spoke Hindi, and then, of course, we English speakers. Luckily, they were merciful and did most in English, but every now and then they would switch on us, and it would, Amelia and I would just look at each other like, well, we'll see, but so it's also really cool to be able to worship in multiple languages in one room and know that God hears them all the same, hears them all as worship. And as long as it's true from your heart, then he knows exactly what it means. So that was really cool to be a part of. Yeah, we're pretty much situated. It's about 11:30-ish here p.m. So it's starting to get late. My body is ready to rest. But it's rested on and off, so I don't know what time it is in my head. We've gone through 3 different time zones, so it's all mixed up, but hopefully the jet lag won't be too bad. Something's telling me that it won't be, that once we get a day or 2 in, we'll be all right. But I believe that's pretty much all of it for the first update. I do have a prayer request that we all work together very well. It looks like we already do, but that we find what's needed and that we feel that, that God will reveal not just why we're here as if it's some big epiphany, but God will work through everything that we're in, that it's not just, okay, you have this one job, this is what you're going to do, that's it, and everything else is casual, but that we would allow God to work through every little detail, even if it's a day off or if it's a, hanging out in the apartment with the girls or things like that. And just for the leadership here, pretty much all of the people here are leaders of some sort within the organization we're working with. So it's really cool to see, girls our age, even younger, leading others and being willing to organize and take care of and, all of these great things that are furthering the kingdom. So that's incredible. So praise for that as well, that they are there, and also that God will continue to guide them in the right direction and working on that. Another cool thing is if anybody has any questions, whether it's about the ministry or about, how Amelia and I are responding to what's going on, what we're seeing, how we're doing, or even just random stuff about maybe the culture, that, our interpretation of it, what we see, what we feel, that sort of thing, you're welcome to message me, and I can answer it either through a message or through one of the videos. I'm planning on doing a few updates, between now and the time that we go home. So you can send it to me on WhatsApp. You can do a Facebook message. I do have Wi-Fi in some spots, so I might not be able to respond right away, but I would love to be able to let you know what's going on, and I'm interested to see what y'all want to know. So, and because of the ministry that we're working with, I might not be able to answer it directly on the video, but I'm happy to message you back or talk on the phone, things like that, if it's stuff that they would prefer us not to post about. So I love you guys. We can feel your prayer, and it's definitely powerful. Amelia and I both said we feel this just peace. We're tired and we're ready to be accustomed to here, but also we're okay, and we know that is evidence that is God's peace, and that is evidence of y'all's prayer, and of ours as well. So we're very grateful for that, and we'll see y'all soon. Love y'all. Let us know if there's anything we can be praying for y'all for as well.